Beautiful setting here today on the banks of the Monongahela River in downtown Pittsburgh as the Pittsburgh Panthers play host to the Duke Blue Devils this year from the Panthers as they try to work their way up.
You know, their first year last year, they had so many grad transfers on the roster, so players with a lot of experience. But a new one there, Sydney Naylor. Just a great take by Naylor around the crease. Great stick protection. Good timing there with that shot. She saw the double coming, was able to release the ball. Sort of as I was saying, they graduated a lot of talent. 13 players, a lot of those grad transfers that had the playing experience.
Coach Boissonneau said it. She's really given her heart and soul to the program. Kind of a quiet kid, but has spent a lot of time in the film room, the graduate student for Pittsburgh. Another shot, score. Panthers 2-0 here. A free position for the Blue Devils trying to get on the board here. Schmalz, yes. And Duke scores their first of the afternoon, 2-1 now.
Great job there by Lexi Schmalz. And I think it's about which teams are going to come together, find their stride, put those pieces together heading into ACC tournament and then NCAAs.
And there's DeSimone on the goal, and this game is tied. Katie DeSimone, the junior for Duke, scores it 2-2. Rachel, because before she was standing there and the defense is able to converge on her, here she is cutting, right, just as you said it, and they found her, and the assist came that time from Carly Bernstein. 35 for Duke. Picked up the first goal for the Blue Devils. This one could give them the lead, and it does. So Lexi Schmalz with 2 here for Duke after they trailed 2-0 to start, now have a 3-2 lead.
Off the hash here. Again, kind of veers one way, shoots the other. Some nice deception with her stick. John Van Middelum in, stick fake high, and then just kind of weaves it in between stick side and her helmet there. Really nicely done by Schmalz. Really did not have a good angle to work with. Didn't hit the goalie or the cage, so no shot clock reset. And
DeSimone coming up with a steal, the shot, and the score. Look at that. Katie DeSimone at the end of this first quarter. The cause turnover, scoops it up, puts it in, 4-2 Blue Devils.
Great pressure on the ball. Gets that ground ball and then just goes hard to net. Really no help there for Van Middelum. Slide is so far away. And that is the kind of play, Mike, heading into the end of the first quarter that will fire a team up.
And she shoots and scores for Duke. So Keller, 5th goal of the season, 6 in a row for the Blue Devils. Player advantage goal, 6-2.
Your player up though, so you want to make sure you get a good look. So I totally understand.
Well, she does in a better one, and she scores as Eva Washington stops this 6-goal run for Duke and gets Pitt back on the scoreboard. So Pittsburgh and Washington on the player advantage, scoring now, stopping a 6-goal run for the Blue Devils. Coughlin's being hounded, gets away from the pressure. Emily Coughlin, she shoots, she scores! Big time there for Pittsburgh.
Bobbles it, picks it up, feels the defenders on her back, little hesitation, and then as she's fading, not the best angle for her, and just really nice placement. Drops it low, finishes high. You've got to take care of the ball and settle. Give your, if nothing else, just to give your defense a chance to take a deep breath. And this is why, Mike. You know, they did a good job defensively coming up with the ball. Great job there on the cut. You see she kind of slowed down and then a nice burst of speed. Get past her defender. Great job by Greco with the patience there, waiting for her to get her stick free. I could do a nice job of making that adjustment.
Haven't had any of those calls just yet, but Jenner strikes it and scores it for Duke.
It's a great, simple draw and dump there by Duke. Really smart play, and then great recognition by Jenner to slip it in back door. I mean, there's no help. Right there. Yeah, no help coming there. She's too big, too strong.
Now driving in, shooting, and scoring is Dylana Williams for Pitt.
Her teammates created a lot of space for her by clearing it out, and then she really just bullied her way in there. Did not allow her defender to force her out too wide to continue to have an angle. And
in the middle, shooting and scoring is Schmalz, getting the feed from DeSimone.
Great patience here, and now we're in the final 15 minutes. Duke is up by a pretty significant amount, so look to see them hold possession, wait for that right shot. There is no rush on their end. We haven't seen as many assisted goals as normal from Duke today. This here an exception. A great handle. Feed was a little high by DeSimone, and Schmalz with the handle, and then just a great finish. And they're able to,
angle.
Yeah, they're able to double team there because the non-ball attackers were standing right in the middle, so they're able to send that double with really low risk.
Hedrickson puts it in. How about that? Jenna Hedrickson, who had 5 goals in the last game, gets her first of the day here today. It's 12-7.
We mentioned the Duke double team. They reset, and then Hedrickson, just a little bit of a hesitation. That, I mean, she is at that, right at that elbow, Mike.
That's right. Took it away herself, drove in and scored. And now feed in front, and a score for Duke. That's big. Greco putting it home, creating a 5-goal separation now with 5:51 remaining.
Had a lot of success today with backdoor cuts, and we get to see it again here. Just great vision and a finish by Greco.
Lexi Schmalz scoring.
Schmalz is having herself a day as well, Mike. You know, when we're prepping for this game, we didn't talk about Schmalz a lot, and that's kind of what makes Duke so dangerous. We're talking about DeSimone and DeBellis and Jenner.
Led by Schmalz with 5 goals, DeSimone with a 4 and 2 assists, and Greco with 3. And they'll add an exclamation point. Greco will have 4 now after that.
Most of the shot clock was a smart look, and then just a great pinball pass there.
Okay. And Jenner adds another one to her ever-growing total of winning the draw controls. Big-time win for Duke today. They double up Pitt, 16-8 the final, to get their first ACC win of the season.